Okay, so quick update for everyone on the F11. I got news from the government today. Basically, the short version is it's not going to work. The longer version, I came to the DMV with all the correct paperwork. I'd gone earlier. They said you need to get all this in line. We can do a bonded title. I got all that stuff. I took pictures. I had everything signed and ready to go. Everything was filled out correctly, and then they tell me we're not going to issue a title. It has to be roadworthy. It has to be inspected. Roadworthy meaning blinkers, lights, the whole shebang, whatever, ready to go on the road. But the problem is I don't know if I can even get a title for it after all of that. So I could spend all this time, effort, and money on fixing this bike up to get it on the road. And I'm considering a very heavy amount of fabrication to do this the way I want. And then potentially they could go through the process, take the whole thing away from me and give it back to the previous owner because it was reported stolen. Or, there could be an issue with the title and we can't get one. So I'm not going to risk the money and the time and the pain and suffering of going through that. So I'm going to have to do something else with that frame, see what I can do legally with it, get rid of that thing. So pisses me off because they told me it'd be no problem, and then I come back with all this stuff they told me to get, and it's a big problem. So deep breath. We have a backup plan. If you watch my 2020 project update thing I did, I mentioned I had a Suzuki 550 frame back there, and instead of that being used for the Ford V6 trike project, what I'm going to do is use that for this double engine project. And I was going to use the rear end off of that anyway because it's got a good rear end on it. But with this frame, I've got a good front brake. The forks are a lot better condition on this bike anyway. So I'm going to use the Suzuki frame for the double engine bike. I'm still pissed off. I wanted to use that for something else, but that's already got a title, license plates, everything ready to go. When I do a reconstructed motorcycle title for it, because I'm changing the engine and making it something different, I already have this bike in my name. It's legal and everything. It'll be much easier. I cleared that with the D.U.M.B also. So hopefully they didn't lie to me this time, and that will actually be an easy process. But that bike has got a license plate with current tabs and everything in my name. So that's the frame we're going to use, that Suzuki frame right there. So I'm going to add the couple of episodes I had in queue for this double engine bike project, with this being, I think, episode 9, but I'm going to release it ahead of time and then catch up day after day after day with the ones I had planned on releasing about the F11 chassis. So the project's moving ahead, just a small change of plans on what frame I'm using. So the next episode will probably be explaining that 550 chassis and what we're going to do to that. So that's the update. I wanted to keep everybody in the loop, because I had done work ahead of time. I was going to release it ahead, schedule it out, but this came up now. So I'm going to release this now, and then every day until I'm caught up on the episodes, I'll release another video showing what I did to the F11. So that's the story. Stay tuned. I'll put the link to the Adventure Rider build thread in the bottom too, in the description. So thanks for watching. Thanks for your patience. We'll get it built no matter what. So I'll see you later.